What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So it looks as if the BBC are ploughing away full steam ahead with their commitment to diversity, this time by replacing Sue Barker in the form of Alex Scott on A Question of Sport. Now, interestingly enough, with this news story, it wasn't broken first by the BBC. Oh, no. I mean, well, technically it was, but it was broken first by that champagne socialist turned woke king himself in Gary Lineker. Now, people always talk about certain other people having, or groups having privileges based on religion, hue. However, what do you call this? I mean, Gary Lineker, if this hasn't been proven to you by now, he is completely untouchable at the BBC. Now, he's able to tweet what he likes, despite new executives coming in and demanding change and demanding that a more of a unbiased approach. He's appeared on TV adverts preaching his left-wing bias. Again, all of this despite being paid. The joint hires. I know there's a report that came out which Zoe Ball was, I'm pretty sure, won, but I'm sure it was tied first. But notwithstanding, he's definitely top two. Now, the BBC have since come out and distanced themselves from the story and said that this is pure speculation and that no conversation has been made. And if Alex Scott, this is hypothetical now, if Alex Scott was to get the job, hint, hint, it wouldn't be about diversity. It would be that she's the most qualified and most applicable for the job. But come on now, the public aren't stupid. The public are not going to buy this. It has to be about your commitment to diversity and the 100 million that was earmarked in order to hit the targets that apparently, according to BBC, they failed to meet. Because also they've said privately that they've failed to meet their target in 2020 for leadership positions for BAME, for people in BAME. So surely they can't back down now. Surely they're going to have to announce, whether in the next few days, the next week, that the new cast is definitely going to be headed up by Alex Scott. But again, this whole fiasco, again, just screams exactly like what happened on Sky Sports. And this is my position on this. And it's the same thing I said before, and it's the same thing I said now. The BBC, what's so funny about this whole situation is that they're hanging out to dry the very same people who they're telling us that they're committed to helping. Because by doing what they're doing in the way that they're doing it, they're angering the audiences so much that people already are leaving the BBC or not watching the BBC in droves anyway. They stop paying the TV license. So they're going to stop watching these favourites like A Question of Sport in protest about how this whole situation came about. Because here's what I believe. Most people would not have a problem with Alex Scott at all in some of these positions. But again, because the way how this goes about and because the way how it's handled, it just causes a lot of anger, especially in the backdrop with everything that's been going on. So it's just another thing, and another thing. And again, the way how it's been handled, it's clear that they have absolutely no regard for the public. The paying public, by the way, who are watching these kind of TV shows. Because here's the thing. Say it does go ahead and it happens. And in the next 6 months, viewership numbers are completely down. Then what? They're going to have to make another change. So what does that mean? Because usually the change is in the form of a new cast of characters. So are they seriously going to think about getting rid of the same people who they just brought in 6 months ago? I mean, surely that's going to be egg on their face. But this is what they're going to have to be faced with if they keep doing the things how they do it. But they just seem to be completely tone deaf to what people are saying and how people are reacting. And it's not going to be until the numbers come in where people can actually think, maybe we did handle this wrong. Maybe we should have did it a different way. But what can I say? The BBC, regardless of what people are saying, regardless of the public's complaints, they're going ahead with it anyway. So it looks as if there's either two ways of doing it. Suck it up, or what people are going to do is they're going to leave the BBC and stop paying a TV license, which I agree with. I mean, at the end of this day, there's no way near the BBC, in my mind, will last until the next review to 2025. I don't see how that's happening at all, but we'll see. But I'll tell you something right now, and this is something which, if the BBC, if you are listening to this, if you do want to know how to get some views back on your side, I'm not saying that it will completely change opinion on you, but I will say this. If you were to replace that sanctimonious clown in Gary Lineker with Alex Scott, now that is something which I know for a fact me, myself, and other people will be fully on board with. I'm just seeing that smug face now. Oh, that would be so beautiful. But anyway, I don't think it will happen. He seems untouchable, so it looks as if we're going to still see that guy's face on Match of the Day. I mean, to be fair, I don't even watch Match of the Day anymore, so I don't see him anyway. I just hear about him. But again, this is just further proof, this whole situation, that the BBC needs to be defunded and it needs to go to a subscription-based model, because it's not lasting. It can't last long with a decision like this. Surely it can't do. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for listening. Until next time.